Welcome back again, David Reyes, your retirement architect, serving you, serving San Diego every day. Thank you so much for all your emails and calls, and it's just such a pleasure to sit down with all of you that do reach out. And I do want you to reach out to me. I mean, it's a great time, end of the year, all of our resolutions about getting in shape, and I'm already trying to do that. I'm trying to lose a few pounds right now. I'm trying to do the resolution, right? Which is really hard because I got turkey and you got Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those fun things that we add a few pounds on. So I'm trying to be proactive like I am with your portfolios and managing risk. So, I do want you to reach out to me if you do want me to look at your portfolio, look at your taxes. We're going to talk about tax on this segment. My partner's a CPA, and we do a lot of very sophisticated tax planning. And because taxes are an expensive part of your retirement. So if we can reduce that and increase your income, that's a great job. But if you do want to reach out, you want the second opinion to look at everything from your real estate, taxes, investments, your trust with our attorneys, full service. So we're one of the few firms that actually really does true planning. I mean, it's not lip service. We sit across the desk from your CPAs, our CPAs, attorneys, if those are required. But for sure, I'm the main one here in the room helping you to sift through this maze of retirement. I have a saying, you're going to retire once. I retire every day, and I've done retired every day for 20 years. So I have the good fortune of being able to see on the other side where you may have not been yet. So let's talk about taxes, right? One of my favorite subjects. And, when I talk about taxes, it's not, we're not talking about itemized deductions or your CPA can do all that. I'm talking about how to kind of win the game, so to speak. And, how would you like it if I told you I could get you a tax-free retirement? Okay. A tax-free retirement. I do it all the time for clients. And what I mean by that is that very few people understand. Remember, I talked to you about our enhanced dividend strategy, or hedged enhanced dividend strategy that we really like, that produces a really good yield in the average 6% range historically in the past. And so we can use that portfolio without spending down principal and really kind of double your income and still have growth and own great high quality S&P type 100 stocks. So with that said, there's another benefit to this magic investment of dividends is that not only do we get to maintain our income as long as the company doesn't cut the dividends, so we can take more volatility. Not that we want that, but even if you have a lot of volatility, you can maintain your income stream. And most people are going to panic when their income goes down because their value of their stocks go down. So we can help solve that problem. But one of a side benefit, a huge side benefit. So if you earn income, taxable income, so let's just say it's $100,000 of gross income while you're retired. I'm not talking while you're working because you might be making a lot more than that, but you're retired. So now you get Social Security potentially. You've got your investments, IRAs. If we can get your taxable income down to about $70,000, which is pretty easy to do for a lot of people, then I basically can put you in a zero tax bracket. How awesome is that? I've taken people out of the 20% bracket, 30% bracket down to the zero bracket. Now, how do you do that, David? Well, again, that magic investment dividends, which you'll hear me talk more and more and more about, because that's just where I think the sweet spot is for retirement in the future. Because dividends have an unusual tax rate. The feds, our IRS, give you a tax break based upon your income on what tax you'll pay. So usually, you're going to pay dividends at 15 to 20% depending upon your income, right? At the highest income levels, 20%. At the median income levels, 15%. But if we can get your taxable income below around $70,000, we pay zero tax. So let's talk about that dividend strategy that I have that's historically given us about 6%. We're not paying any taxes on that distribution, and we're not paying any tax on the stocks until we sell them. So it's pretty cool. So I could theoretically, I'm raising your income in two ways. And A, I'm giving you more income from our proprietary dividend strategy that gives us an outsized enhanced yield. And secondarily, I'm going to reduce your taxes. So if you want to know more about this strategy, you want me to help you with your tax planning for your investments, for your business, I'm going to talk about some business strategies as well. If you're selling real estate, I can help you with that as well. Give me a call, 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967, or visit me on the web at reyesplan.com. So let's switch gears. So we're talking about a tax-free retirement, which I promise you we can do if we set your plan up properly, which takes a lot of work and effort, but we're willing to do that for you and willing to look at your portfolio, again, at no cost on our second opinions. But let's just say I work with a lot of business owners as well, and one of the best tax breaks you have is pensions. So I'm working with a doctor right now. It's on my mind, a CPA that I'm working with. He's like 45. He makes a lot of money. He's an ER doctor, and he makes quite a bit of money. And, he pays a lot of taxes. He's like in a 40-50% tax bracket. So we're setting up a pension for him personally, and he's going to be able to put away about $200,000 a year. A little less than that, but let's call it 150 even. It's around 200 though. Pretty awesome. So let's say he makes $400,000 a year. We're going to get a tax deduction, just like your IRA reduces your taxable income. This pension, so if you're a business owner, listen up. So I can reduce your taxes, cut them in half for a lot of people, at least by 30% in that range. But instead of paying tax on $400,000, which is in the 50% bracket, now we're down in the $200,000 bracket because we got a $200,000 deduction for our pension, right? I've saved you a lot of money in taxes. We've saved, approximately about $60,000 in income taxes. Do it all day long. And the reason I love pensions, they're one of the last bastions of tax planning for business owners. And you can be any type of business owner, franchisee I work with. You can just own your own services business, manufacturer, doesn't matter. But you have to be a successful business. You have to have money that you can plan with, not that you're living off of. So if you're making $250,000 a year, you're probably living off of that. So minimally, you're probably $500,000 to $1 million a year in income. Let's say $500,000 minimum of net income. Then we can do some pretty good planning. But what's great about pensions, unlike IRAs, is they're also asset protected. So if you filed bankruptcy, went through divorce, all those kind of things, had a judgment, they can't touch that defined benefit plan. I call it O.J. Simpson proofing your plan. O.J. Simpson still makes like $200,000-$300,000 a year from his NFL pension, and he has a $35 million judgment from the Goldman family for the wrongful death of Ron Goldman. Disgusting. But he has a piece of planning that protects creditors from getting his money. So I like to do the same thing for you. So pension plans for business owners, successful business owners, a great way to reduce taxes, save money for retirement, and protect those assets. So if you're a business owner, successful business owner, what I mean by that is you have money above and beyond. We either want to pay taxes never, now, or later, right? Never, later, or now. So we're just pushing out taxes later. We're going to pay taxes. But if you do have disposable income that you don't need, you never want to pay tax on money you don't need. I can help you to shift that income into a pension plan to reduce your taxes, save you more money, and protect those assets. So if you are a business owner and you want me to look at your taxes and look at your planning, I will do that for you, and to see if I can help you to save some taxes. Now, we have to do this before the end of the year because we have to establish these plans before December 31st. So there is some time urgency. So again, if you're a business owner, reach out to me and ask about how I can help you to save income taxes before the end of the year. It's 1-800-611-1967, 1-800-611-1967, or go to reyesplan.com. And again, the first 5 callers today are going to receive, as I've said several times, a copy of my book, Successonomics, written with Stephen Forbes, Amazon bestseller, and you will get that at your meeting, signed by me. Great book, lots of great information. I'm just happy to be part of it. So taxes. So that's our favorite thing, right? To pay tax. I think the average American spends like the first quarter of the year working for the government, right? Because you're not, the taxes you got to pay if you're in a 25% bracket, right? That's the first 3 months of the year. You're working for the IRS. That's not a very fun thought. So let me help you save taxes. It's something that I really enjoy doing and have the resources and intellectual capital and experience to help you. So again, if you want help with your taxes, with having a tax-free retirement, helping you reduce tax for your business, give me a call, 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. Or visit me on the web at reyesplan.com. That's REYES plan.com. I will talk to you after the break here. This is David Reyes again on AM 760 KFMB.
You're listening to the Retirement Architect, David Reyes.
Oh, really? A professional man.
We design and build retirements that last a lifetime. The Retirement Architect, David Reyes, will continue next.